line of a book. And I have to tell you right now, the Northern Lights are out. I was just out there. It was kind of chilly, but they're out and pretty active and looking good, covering the sky. The first line sells this book, and the last line sells the next book. So it's important to get these the lines right. Spend a lot of time on your first line, making sure that it has the hook, that it has the promise, that it has the question. What is the conflict? What is going to happen in this book? And roll that, write the great book, and then at the end, have a last line that is great, a hook to get them into the next book. And I'm not talking a cliffhanger. I'm not a fan of cliffhangers personally. But so I don't use them. I have complete stories in my books. So that end is a seal. It closes the deal. It's leaves them satisfied, leaves them feeling happy. I usually end with a little bit of a quip, and I have some samples here at the end. It's important to leave your readers feeling happy. This is for me. They're satisfied. They want that emotional high that they got when they read your book, and you close that with that good last line, that good class paragraph. And also, as you get to the end of your book, who gets the last word? This is an important element to close loops within the story, to highlight an action, an element, an emotion that has that you generated during the story, and who gets that last line. This is really important because it highlights the character, the action, something that was done that leaves them that promise of, yes, this makes me feel good. And then if you have another book in that series, sets them up for that. Hey, I'm going to feel great again on this next book. I can't wait till it comes out. Here's some samples of books I ended. This first one, the people watched wondering what he was going to do. That is the last line of my biggest selling book. And it goes with he just saved the day, and the setup was he was trying to go back into his shell, do his own thing. But the group said, "Hey, we can't do that. You need to do that." And after a short conversation, he was left with people watched, wondering what he was going to do. He, Terry Henry Walton, this character is going to come back and he's going to do a great thing. And you're going to wonder too, as the reader. But that action, that story closed. The next one, he is completely untrained. I clearly need to spend more time with him. This is the 19th book. This is the last book in that series. The first one is the end of the last line in the very first book, and the other one is the last line in the 19th book. And that was a statement made by his dog. So the dog highlighting the human, and they had been at loggerheads for pretty much the whole series. It's an enhanced dog, so he lives a long time. and highlighted that they're going to go into retirement together, and the dog is looking forward to spending more time with his character. So that satisfied feeling of a man and his dog in the field, running, playing catch, and doing stuff. So the last line in that book was the dog saying it, but about the main character. And another one, one of my next best-selling series, the boss of the main character, and you call me strange. So the boss is highlighting the main character that, hey, she's strange. She's done strange things, and a little good back and forth between them. The last lines. The last line, and I always type the end, even though I write in series. I type the end just because I like closing that book. That book is it's the end point of this story. There's an overarching element and plot for the whole series, but each book is self-contained. I have written serials, shorter books that add up to a full season then, but still, even with those, we finish the story. And this is unique to my readers, and I'm sure a lot of readers out there like to be satisfied at the end if you don't have this massive book and it's an entire tale told in one setting. I don't do that. I have big arcs and characters that people want to follow. So that's me in particular. All right, that's it. Already been 5 minutes. How about that? That last line. It is very important. Decide who's going to make the statement about who or what. Close that deal. Leave the readers feeling good. That emotional high with the promise that they're going to get it again when they pick up your next book. All right. Peace, fellow humans.